Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great Saturday and a great weekend. Well, today is European Town Saturday, so we're going to be working up here in this top area. And hang on, I was going to tell you what color this was. Oh, having a day, having a day. How's everybody doing? Yeah. Well, crap. Good gravy. Oh, it's right here. I'm trying too hard. 3743. Yeah. I, of course, put the thing away. Oh, yeah. I was going to go out and sit, but the sun is just like right in my eyes. I was going to do an outdoor video, but yeah. That didn't come to fruition. Oh, come on. Please do not start. I didn't do much yesterday at all. I stitched on the Rainbow Dragon for pretty much most of the day, and I stitched a little bit on the stained glass roses. I can't remember who I got them from, but yeah, we are definitely going to need it them. And I didn't go anywhere. It was just way too hot. I had Grey's Anatomy running most of the day. Just had no desire to look for anything else, or, yeah. Just leave it on, let it run. I know exactly what's going on, so. Yeah. So no grand plans for today. My daughter's resting up after 3 days of painting. She's just about had enough of that. But I think she has to go back Monday or so, something like that. I don't know. I guess that'll be up to her and her body, right? Didn't start anything new. Just no desire. The cat woke me up this morning about 7 o'clock. Yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Oh my God. Really? Okay. Some days are like that. We don't go through that every day. She's taken to not eating so much during the day because it's so warm and it is not chilly in this house, or a comfortable temperature. Like the back bedroom gets totally warm and hot, and in here, you know, in the front room, it's nice and cool, but that one little window air conditioner just is so not happening, you know. You know, for the whole house. I wish. Get that out of the way. Hang on. Oh, it's like, where is my pin cushion? I love this pin cushion. Thank you, Anita. I use it all the time. haven't even really broken in my new one that I got from one of the reviews stores, you know, that has a removable lid. Yep, it's just really pretty. I just haven't used it yet. I don't have much call for a pincushion. Where was that pincushion when I was doing all that quilting? Yeah, because I could have used it then. Every day, all the time. But, yeah. Now I just use my pincushion to put all the needles. Like I'll open up one of the little kits and take all the needles out, and then I thread them all, you know, before a video. But I only use this over here on this desk. Because I only thread one needle at a time when I'm in my little stitchy area. There's just no need. I can't function like that over there. Here, you know, I mean, it's all going in so-called sequence, you know, and it saves me time from threading it while y'all are watching. So I just thread up 4 needles and just video, see? But, not so much when I'm doing the other thing. I'm lucky if I pull out 2 full threads at a time. Sometimes I'm into a color and sometimes not so much. Like 310 black or 3865. Well, that's weird. It's like it's off center, but we're good. In the whole scheme of things, everything's fine. Yeah, I wanted to put a couple threads into that stained glass rose. I forgot it was so kind of confettied, but I got a couple colors in. And I worked on one of the Tai Chi's. I think it's the, I don't know, see. I just pull it out and stitch. Like a little robot here. I think it's the koi. The 2 yin and yang-y koi. So, anybody doing anything exciting this weekend? Going anywhere? Or you got any festivals or fairs? I think it's August. Yeah, I think. Yeah. The first weekend, the full weekend in August is the festival up in Leadville. And they call that Boom Days. They have mining events up there because it was a silver and gold mining town. Hang on, I'm gonna... Oh, God, can't do that with that on. Sorry. Back it out just a bit. We're just a little close. Just a little close. Sorry. See, I have adjustments. Anyway, they have mining events where, okay, back in the day, they would have a spike and they would drill the spike in to the rock in a mine, and then they'd put like a, let's call it a piece of dynamite, you know, one of the sticks of dynamite, into that hole. So they have this mining event where it's a 2 it's like a team thing. So they're going back and forth with these heavy sledgehammers to get this spike into the rock to put that thing in. But they're not putting dynamite in. They're just, whoever can drill the spike into the rock the fastest is how that all goes. They call those mucking events. I've only seen that in action about once or twice in my whole lifetime. And we lived there for quite a long time. And they have like food vendors, and they have like a pancake breakfast, and they also have a belt buckle that is made for that year's boom days, shall we call it, and they are numbered, and they have an auction for to sell the first one, and it's a big deal if you get that, you know, or whatever, because there are only so many of those made. And yeah, so they do that event, and I think they have other little things, like they have a pretend shootout, and all these girls from, they have like 4 or 5 bars, shall we say, right there along Main Street. So the girls are all dressed up in old-timey dresses and stuff, and the men are dressed up in, you know, the long coats, kind of like try again. What is it? Tombstone. Jeez. Time period. In fact, Doc Holliday actually lived in Leadville for a period of time, and he died at the sanitarium up in Glenwood Springs, I believe. So, yeah. And I don't remember the last time I was there if Doc Holliday's house there in Leadville is still standing or not. I'm just not sure. So, yeah. So they have that, and it lasts, and they have like crafts, you know, people selling crafts, you know, and t-shirts and blah, 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 you know, the whole craft fair thing. So that's on the first weekend, and then the second weekend of August is when we have ours, and it's called Gold Rush Days, and they have lots of vendors. They don't have any mining events because there was no mining here. The biggest thing that was here was the Midland Railroad. So there is a depot in town. We no longer have trains coming through our town anymore. But the old depot, they moved it and set it up, you know, in the park, and then there's this huge park, so they have a band that plays out there, and the kids, of course, can play on the play equipment, you know, like they could do 7 days a week, 24/7. That's all there, and then they have food vendors, and mostly, what do you call it, like artsy craftsy people. I have a friend who does glass blowing, and he has a booth there, and they've taken to kind of moving this whole onslaught back to where the baseball diamonds are. They have a lot more room back in there. We also have, now I don't know if it's that weekend or not, but there is a burro race that goes from here to a certain place, then they turn around and come back. So we have a burro race, and they also have a burro race at the Leadville thing. So, yeah, that's all in August. And if you're you know, hardcore, you can go to Cheyenne Frontier Days. I don't know anymore when that all is. I think it's either the end of July or the first week or so in August. I'm not sure anymore. We did that for 2 years. That was interesting. But it was fun, and they have parades and all kinds, and headliners come there, you know, to play at the bandstands there in Cheyenne. So it was a big hoopty. In fact, there were years that we'd just walk down to the parade because by the time we parked, we were like 3 blocks from home. So yeah, you just pick and choose. So it was just as easy, and the kids were in grade school, so they were capable of walking on their own. But it was just easier than fighting all the traffic and trying to find a parking space. But where they actually held Frontier Days was out of town-ish. Not out of town, but further into town than where we were. So it would not be a walk that we would make. So yeah, that was always special. But it was nice. I liked it. I'm not helping here. There we go. I'm trying not to get the end stuck in there. This is so hard to stitch on. I don't know if I need a better needle or what, but God, it's just taken forever. Bizarre. And this fabric is pretty thick. I can only imagine how heavy this is going to be when it's all done. Holy cow. We have the same symbol right here, so we might as well just use it. It's easier to stitch when there's nothing around it. Well, I said that, and then it got hard. I have to take this one kind of like I do a 14 count. If I stitch like this part, the green, and then I stitch the black or whatever, and then I try to put other things in between, it's horrible. So if you just start with, like, do the color I'm using now, and then do the orange one, and then do the green one, and it's so much easier to stitch. But do I remember to do that? No, I don't. Well, at least I'm not working this weekend. Now, the weekend that it is, what do you call it, the boom days in Leadville, I have to work for a girl because her son is getting married, and her and the boss are going to this wedding, and it's 100 miles away-ish. I don't know how far it is from here to Delta. Maybe a couple hours, maybe something like that. And of course there is, what do you call it, road construction, so you have to kind of take a little detour through there. So yeah, they'll be gone, so I'll have to close that day. Yay! So I'll have to work a Saturday, so we'll see. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Alright guys, well, I think that's going to be about it for today. We got down there and around that way a little bit. Thank you for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.